Check am. Okay, hello guys. Good morning. Happy Sunday to everyone. It's your boy Dogsy. So today, let us do our analysis for the week. This is our top-down analysis, our market focus. So let's do our market focus for the week to see how the week will look like. Okay, so guys, this is our DXY. This is our DXY. So we need to start going to our only time frame. See what DXY is telling us. So as you can see, the month just come to an end. Yeah, the month just came to an end, and we had our candle here at this level of the market. At this level here, you could see we had the close within the range. So the market just came out, did a soup at this level. The market just came out, did a soup at this level, and closed within the range. So now at this level of the market, what can we anticipate? We are anticipating that the market needs to start going up to the upside. That means in our DXY, we need to start looking for buy to buy opportunities in DXY. So what can you see here? After we had our Tetesu, this is our first draw on liquidity. All the way here, we have our first draw on liquidity here, and we have our second draw on liquidity all the way up there. And also, we are in an uptrend. We are going bullish. So at this stage now, we are expecting the market. We're expecting the market at that level. So we are expecting the market at that level to give us something like this. See, before continue going up. So that's what we are expecting the market to anticipate, because we are in an uptrend market. So we are looking for buy to buy opportunities in the market. So at this level, we have our first drawn liquidity. We can now go to our daily time frame. Okay, so this is our daily time frame. What can you observe in the daily time frame? What can you observe? What can you observe? So at this level here, I'll come all the way down here because we need to see just what the market is telling us. So at this level all the way down here, we had a change in the state of delivery. At this level, the market gave us a change in the state of delivery with a bullish engulfing candlestick. So after marking out that change in the state of delivery, what can you see next? We have a market structure shift all the way here. We have a shift. The market now takes us from lower lows to higher highs. So you can look at this level here. We have a push to the upside, down, and you can see the market going up. So what are we expecting? We're expecting the market to come down before giving us our final move on what we are expecting DXY to do. So now what can we observe at DXY? We can start looking for a opportunity. So go to our 4 hours. You can see this our 4 hours time frame. Okay, so in this 4 hours, what can you observe? In this our 4 hours, we had a shift in the we have a shift in market structure shift here all the way here. We have our market structure shift that is labeled our MAS market structure shift. So that's our market structure shift there. So what our shift in market structure, and all the way here we had our demand zone. We had our demand zone here. Firstly, I would like to identify, normally we had our demand zone, the whole of this level is our demand zone. So after we had this tap in here, but the tap in wasn't a complete tap in. So what am I expecting the market to do? I am expecting this market to give me a clear signal by coming back all the way down here, tap in here before I can start looking for my buys, because we have liquidity situated down here. I can see we have liquidity situated at this level of this market, because the market never came into our demand zone. We just had a tap and the market moved up, and when it came back, it never gave us that complete move that we were expecting to see in this market. So I am looking at the market to come back all the way to this zone, sweep out this liquidity, because it's like a double bottom liquidity. So I am expecting the market to come back all the way to this demand zone here, because we have something like a double bottom liquidity here. If you look very well, we have a double bottom liquidity at this level. So I am expecting the market to come back down here before giving buy that we are expecting to see. So if you go to our 2 hours time frame, what can you observe? Okay, yeah, you can see it very well. This liquidity, we have liquidity in this zone here. We have liquidity here. This is a double bottom liquidity. So I am expecting the market to come back down to this our demand zone down here, take out the liquidity before actually moving to the upside. So that's what I am expecting our DXY to look like. So if I'm to take a buy in this DXY, my chart needs to look something like this, targeting this high. So I'll be expecting a buy at this zone, targeting the high, and our stop loss just and our SL just within some few pips under. But then when you look at our DXY, we have a very long buy according to our higher time frame. But for now, this is what we'll be anticipating. But you can still take further, like you can still extend your TP further up all the way up here. Yes, but for now, this is what I am expecting the market to do. So that's our 2 hours. Let's go to maybe 15 minutes. Let's see what the 15 minutes is telling us. So this is our 15 minutes. You can see this is our 15 minutes. What can you observe in the 15 minutes? You can observe after we had a shift in market structure. What can you see in the 15 minutes? You can see the market break structure in the downside. The market gave us a break of structure in the downside. Yeah, we had the break of structure here at this level here. Came back up and then give us a second break of structure at this level here. So now the market came back all the way. The market is coming back all the way to this supply zone up here at this fair value gap, because we have a fair value gap liquid term. We have a fair value gap at that zone. So you can see the market is presently reacting in a fair value gap. So at this level now, what can you observe? On Monday, what I am seeing the market to do on Monday is I am seeing the market to sell on Monday. I am seeing the market to give us a sell on Monday all the way down here. Yeah, I'm seeing the market to give us a sell on Monday all the way down here. On Monday, I'm seeing the market to sell. So this is how our market needs to look like, and our loss take SL. Our SL should be some few pips up, not too much. Just some few pips to the upside. What's this? Oh shit. So our SL should just be some few pips up around here. Yeah, and our take profit here. So I'm looking at the market to sell on Monday all the way down here, and then maybe probably Tuesday we'll start having our buy move, the move we are expecting the market to give us. So if you look at this our DXY, can go further to the 15 to the 5. Yeah, this is our 5 minute. What can you observe in this 5 minute? So in this 5 minute, I can already see a break of structure, market structure shifts here at this level. Yeah, then go back to demand. Market now is reacting in a demand zone to pull down. So you can see this how our trade look like. Already have our change. We already have all our change state of belief. That's what we'll be expecting in the smaller time frame. And that's it. It has already shown us. So this in the buy momentum, and we'll be expecting similar thing to happen when it comes to the sell. We'll be expecting the market to for a sell. We'll be expecting the market for a sell to give us, yeah, for the sell. We'll be expecting the market to give us something like this, a break, test, and down. So that's what I can see in my DXY. So without wasting much time, let's hit straight to our Euro USD. So I trade basically just GPP and Euro USD. Sometimes I trade GPP USD JPY, but I've just Euro USD, GPP USD, that's all. So let's go to our higher time frame. Let's go back to our 1 week. Let's start from our 1 week time frame. So okay, this is our 1 week time frame. What can you observe in your 1 week? We were in an uptrend in Euro USD. But now, what can you observe? What is the overall trend? Overall trend in this is giving us a downtrend, because when you look at our overall trend, we have a break of structure at this level here. We had a break of structure here. We had a break of structure here. So what I observe, we are in the downtrend. The market is giving us lower lows. So what can you anticipate? We are looking for sell to sell opportunities, and at this level here, what did the market do? The market came back all the way to sweep out liquidity in this upside and reacting on a supply zone. So once as the market came to our supply, what can you observe? The market gave us some weak rejection. That's CRT. One of my favorite concepts. The market gave us a CRT up there, and what can you observe? We have our first draw on liquidity all the way down here acting in a fair value gap. So now, when at this level now, what we are expecting is we are expecting the market to push more to the downside. We're expecting the market to continue selling because it's a downtrend market. So what can I anticipate? Now I go to the 1 day time frame. Okay, this is the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame now, what can I see in my daily time frame? In this daily time frame, I can see a change in the state of delivery. Let me move all of these. So we can, okay. So at this my daily time frame, what can I see? This is a change in the state of delivery. At this level here, we had a change in the state of delivery pushing to the downside. After that, you can see we had our demand. The market needed to come take out this liquidity up here. We have liquidity sleeping up here. If you go to the smaller time frame, it's like a fair value gap. So I had this liquidity here. So I had this liquidity up here, guys. So I had this liquidity reacting at this level. So I had liquidity here. What's going on? Damn, my network coming out. It's really fucking me. Well, so we had liquidity up here at this level. We have liquidity sleeping up here that the market needed to come and collect. And you can see after coming down, the market came up, collect 50% of it, and you can see we had a break of structure pushing to the downside. You can see this another break of structure in the daily time frame. So you can see the market now is giving us lower lows. We are in lower lows, telling us the market needs to be we're supposed to be looking for a downtrend, like we are looking for sell to sell opportunity, because the market is giving us continue down trend, like we are giving out lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So what can you anticipate? We have a fair value gap all the way at this level. We had a fair value gap here, and you can see price currently came back to that fair value gap, tapped into the fair value gap. But now what can you observe? After price came in, price left out this draw on liquidity here. It's our high time frame that we are looking at, the daily time frame. So now let's go to our hours. Okay, so this is our 4 hours. What can you see? In these 4 hours, after price came to this our supply, this our supply zone, that price came back in. What can you see? We had a weak rejection. That weak rejection that you can see, it's what we call liquidity. So at this level of this market here, we have liquidity line up here that the market needs to come and sweep out the liquidity before we can start anticipating for our sell opportunities. So now, if we go straight to our 2 hours frame, straight to our 2 hours time frame, you'll see the market came with a candlestick body, tapped in, rejected. The next candlestick came down, gave us the change in the state of delivery. Here, we had a change in the state of delivery all the way here. Yeah, this is what the change in the state of delivery. So, what are you expecting? You're expecting the market now to go back up, give you the you're expecting the market now to do like this, to go up. We are expecting the market to come up, sweep out the liquidity up there, market manipulation, and come down. So this is what we will be basically looking at the market. Yeah, that's what we're basically looking at the market to do at that level. So now, if you go to your smaller time frame like the 50, you see that the market there was a change. We have a change in structure here. Here we had a change in the state of delivery. But now what can you observe? We have a fair value gap and a supply zone up here. So now what am I expecting the market to do? I am expecting the market to come back all the way to this my supply zone before I can actually take any sell. That's what I'm expecting the market to do. So I am expecting this market to come back up here, tap into this zone, give me now that market structure shift, then I can take my sell targeting the next draw on liquidity to the downside. So this is what I am expecting this market to do. So on Monday, you can have a buy. Yeah, you can take a buy from here. We can see this how our Monday chart will look like all the way up here. On Monday, your stop loss just be some few pips behind. Yeah, on Monday, this is what I'm looking at the market to do. This 3 is to 2 is 24 is to reward 2, and then we follow now our initial trade because we are looking for sell opportunities targeting our next draw on liquidity back down here, and our stop loss should just be up at that level there. So this is what I am looking at on Monday and Tuesday. So these are our trade to look at. So now let's go to GBP because this is our next trade for the week. So let me just move this and this GBP. Okay, let's go to the time frame. So this is our monthly time frame. You can see the market has been giving us continue lower lows, and when the market bought, we had this supply zone up here. The market came back to fill in to take out liquidity in that supply, and you can see we have continued break of structure to the downside. So for 1 week, it's just repeated, like kind of a repeated something. Yeah, kind of a repeated something. You just need to be used to. We have our data soup at this level here. We have our CRT. We have our CRT data soup. You can see the data soup. Market now pushing to the downside. So now let's go to the daily time frame. Okay, this is our daily time frame. What can you observe in the daily time frame? In your daily time frame, you can observe a change in the state of delivery, next draw liquidity, So now, what are you looking at? Sell. But looking at the sell in the daily time frame, we need to look at 4 hours to see what the market did in your 4 hours time frame. So you can see we are looking at the market. Now we had this change because this was the last pullback the market did before continue buying. We have this change in the state of delivery. After you marking this market structure shift, now you need to look for your supply. So where is your supply zone? Your supply zone is all the way up here because this was the last candle before the impulse. You mark out your supply. What go to 2 hours to the 1 hour time frame, guys. So this is our 1 hour time frame. So in this 1 hour time frame, what are you expecting the market to do? You're expecting the market to trade all the way up here before you can take your sell. So we'll be expecting on Monday a buy to this target, stop loss under, and once we tap in, we expect our sell back down, targeting wherever we want to target because we already know it's a sell market. So this is how our trade supposed to look like days and Tuesdays. So that's just the simple concept of how I take my analysis. So see you guys in the next video. Do well to like, subscribe, and share. See you guys in the next video.